your girl Kaya coming back at you today. So today I really wanted to talk really quick about Rushwars. I wanted to give you 5 easy steps to help you succeed in the game, whether you are a free-to-play player or a pay-to-win player. So stay tuned, let's jump right into this. Okay, so really quick, I'm just going to help you run through these steps, and then towards the end of it, I will go ahead and jump into a couple gameplays, and we will see where it goes from there. So, let me quickly claim all of that jazz. So, step number one is grind till you are level 3. If you are just starting out in the game, make sure you grind till you are level 3 and get yourself into a team. Not just any kind of team, an active team. Whether you're starting one with your friends or whether you see that, I mean, it's a new game, so chances are you're going to find an active team and not really find a stale team anyways. Alright, and step number 2. Make sure that you are not wasting your gems. So basically, you are given a certain amount of gems when you start the game. Especially if you are a free-to-play player like myself. As of right now, I am free-to-play. I don't know if I'm going to stay free-to-play, but because I'm rocking the Canada server, it is just easier to stay free-to-play and not have to mess with gift cards and all that jazz. I don't know if you feel the same, or if you are like, forget it, I'm just going to find myself a gift card and get myself gems so I can try rush through this. If you are free to play like myself at this moment and you are wanting to succeed in the game, do not waste your gems. The only time you should be spending your gems is if you are spending them on keys. Keys is what gets you the boxes, and the boxes are what give you items and cards and gold and all of that stuff, and that is what's going to help you succeed in the game. So you don't want to be wasting your gems on anything else but on the keys. Step number 3. Even if you are out of keys, make sure that you do not stop grinding. Why? Because you get gold when you grind, when you attack, when you go for it, you get the gold. So sure, you might hit a base and it might not have any gold. In that case, if there is 0 gold on that base, then sure, maybe skip. But for the most part, you want to attack every base that you encounter, otherwise it's kind of a waste of gold, and you want to just keep grinding so you get the gold, because even if you have keys and you're able to get cards, you might not have the gold to level up those cards. So grinding, even when you don't have keys, is going to ensure that you're getting gold for cards that you can unlock so that you can help get yourself some XP and level up. Also, every attack that you get gives you a certain amount of XP, and that also helps you level up. And let's just say it, the more this is an early game, right? So the more that you attack and the more that you hit these bases, the more you start to understand what kind of team composition that you like, which brings me to number 4. Number 4, get yourself a good team comp. So for me right now, what I have been using is this team right here. It's kind of a little all around. It helps me on, I mean, it's not the best team comp, but it's definitely not the worst team comp. It gets the job done. You can have the best team comp but encounter a base that totally counters your OP team comp, especially when you are low level and you don't have commander and you don't have the high leveled cards. You don't really want to be focusing on just the best team comp. You want to focus on something that kind of covers all the ground bases, something that's going to get you at least that 1 to 2 stars and helps you clear the base and helps you move on to the next thing. So find a good team comp that you're comfortable with that gives you at least 1 to 2 star wins every time you attack. Alright, so last but not least, we have step number 5. Step number 5 is know your opponent's base. I know that sounds stupid to maybe the average Joe who's like, no, I always look at the base before I go in. But know what defenses do. Know what like all the way down to the blue barrels versus the red barrels. You have blue barrels, if you hit them, it freezes the things in the surrounding area, or you have the red barrels, which helps damage the surrounding, whether it's defense or troops. So know your base, know when you want to, especially if you're using the fireball or the arcade type thing, know when to use it. You don't want to just use it in the very beginning to take out a troop. There could be some blue barrels surrounding a mortar, and when your troops get close enough and that mortar starts locking on, you want to go ahead and use your arcade, freeze up that mortar, and get that gold mine, or even get the mortar, get whatever needs to get done. Know your opponent's base, know what you're looking at. Don't just rush in and start attacking. Look around, look where you want to place your troops. You have a whole minute to figure that out before, you know, the real timer starts going down. So no, especially in the beginning, you know, 3 minutes is a really long time to attack a base. Don't be rushing into it. Take your time, look around, look what there is, and get to know, you know, if you want to know things about troops, the really nice thing about this game is it shows you, right? So, all right, here I have common card, the attack troopers, all right? I want to know what he does. I'm going to hit that preview button in that corner, and it's going to show me what he does. It's going to show me how he attacks. Is he affected by splash damage? Is it, of course, you know, he is, but it's going to give you an idea of what exactly you're looking at. Same thing goes for, you know, the attack squad, all of that stuff, in getting to know your troops, what they do, know what they attack. On top of that, know the defense as well. Okay, so there are my 5 steps to helping you, especially early game, get yourself ahead, get yourself some trophies, get yourself, are we calling them trophies? Have we figured that out? And I would just like to say, so for future videos, I will, you know, be studying what are better defenses, what is really good to, you know, set up to help protect your base, and, you know, possibly going over some troop spotlights, so that way you guys get to know your troops a little bit better. This is all new game for us, so a lot of us are kind of just going with the wind. I'm sure there's going to be tips and tricks that kind of change as we get into the game a bit more, things that we're going to be realizing, oh, we should have done this and we should have done that. But as for now, I figured that those 5 things are going to be things that are basic enough. It really shouldn't be something that's really going to be changing that much, because it's just kind of common sense, basic knowledge, things that are just going to help you progress in the game and get you leveled up faster. So not everybody has time to sit and grind hour after hour after hour after hour. So hopefully those tips are just going to help you keep up, especially with those people who are spending money on gems. If you're in a team and you're worried about not being able to keep up, you know, those kind of tips are just going to help you kind of keep up with them. Maybe not to the extent that they're like flying. I mean, oh my goodness, like my team right now, they are skyrocketing. They're just clearing things. So, but I am not spending gems, and I am level 10, or not level 10. I am rank 10 in the clan or team. So, hey, if you guys do want to join the team, I am in chat and YouTube. He's a friend of mine. He's also a YouTuber. He is also covering this game. So if you guys do want to follow along with him and see what he's covering, then yes. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there. I know I said I would do some gameplay, but I think what I'll do is I'll make another video with me doing some gameplay. That way, if that's what you're interested in, you can watch the next video that I post, and just grinding it out. I really want to get to level 6, and so I will post a video of me getting close there, if not there, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the next video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Let me know if these tips helped you out. If you guys have tips that are working for you, because this is a new game, I am all ears. So hit me up in the comments below. Let me know what's working for you. Do not forget, hit that subscribe button and hit the notification button. That way you can be alerted of my future videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Until then, you guys are amazing. Peace out.